Don Nachbaur was solidified in WHL history well before he stepped behind the bench. His on-ice tenure with the Billings Bighorns saw the gritty forward tie a league record for most goals in a single game with 5. No small feat against the rough and tough New Westminster Bruins.
He was skilled, but I can tell you he was tough. In those days, it was a bit of a Wild West show in the Western Hockey League at times. And Snack could duke it out with the best.
In the pro ranks, he skated alongside the likes of Gordie Howe and Wayne Gretzky. But even in the NHL, Nachbaur knew his future was in coaching, all because of his junior coach, Dave King.
I knew what I wanted to do after I was a student of the game. He instilled a lot of it in me, the X's and O's. He made me a much more knowledgeable player. In a nutshell, there was a passionate coach, and I was really fortunate to land a job right away as a head coach in the Western Hockey League. And thankful to the owners and the general manager for instilling the confidence in me, because had they not given me the opportunity, I might have went on to be an electrician like my dad. My first year in Seattle, we started off 1-11. I got called into the president's office and the GM's office, and I thought I was getting fired that day. They said to me, "We really like what you're doing with our team. We've changed the culture, the discipline, this and that." And I thought I was getting fired. They offered me a 2-year extension.
That belief paid off. Seattle turned it around for a 42-win season, and Nachbaur was named WHL Coach of the Year.
He had a presence about him right from the start. You know, he knows how to handle the young players. He knows how to talk to them. He knows how to get the best out of them. And you could see he'd been through war a little bit, but very fit, well put together, and well-spoken, and knew what he's talking about.
In the 3 decades since, the man known as Snack has helmed Tri-City, Spokane, and now Wenatchee, punctuated by pit stops in the NHL, AHL, Europe, and with Canada's national teams. He's a 3-time winner of the Dunk McCallum Memorial Trophy and remains the only bench boss to earn the award with 3 different clubs. 1,412 WHL games later, he's quick to credit his success to an army of GMs, staff, and some of the greatest players in modern hockey history.
A guy like Patty Marleau left the Western League at playing 2 years, 16 and 17. At 18 was playing the National Hockey League and taking a regular shift. Tyler Johnson left the Western Hockey League as an undrafted player, became a free agent, and stepped right in and won 2 Stanley Cups. And part of that process was those guys being held accountable as a junior and learning the details to check first, and then obviously they both had qualities to score. I'd say the same about Carey Price, who I had in Tri-Cities, just work ethic, compete every day and not let him off the hook. And Carey turned out to be a Hall of Famer.
I owe a lot of my career to him, just kind of how he pushed me and motivated me and made me a better player and, a better teammate as well. And, I think for him, he's just one of those guys that just always wants the best out of everybody. And it's every day, every game, and that's just really how you start to get ready to be a pro. And he was the first one that really taught me that.
All the knowledge he has from coaching over the years, but from playing, playing with Gordie Howe, him telling us stories about Gordie coming up to him after practice and teaching him, how to come into a scrum or how to take face-offs or what to look out for.
Nachbaur currently sits 3rd in all-time wins with 720, just 32 victories behind the current record holder, Don Hay.
When I came in the league in '94, Don Hay was in the league, Ken Hodge was in the league, but there was a lot of veteran guys that are on the list right above me. It kind of tickles me that I'm even mentioned in the same breath as those guys, because my first year I watched him like a hawk. I looked over at Hazer's bench to see how he managed the players, how he reacted with the refs. I learned a lot from those guys.
The fact that he's still doing it, still going strong, and he's still making young men turn into even better men when they get older. So it's so great to see that he's still doing it, and I'm very thankful for my time with him in Seattle, and I know he made me a better man.
When you look at him, he's scary, but he's just one of the biggest teddy bears, just wants the best out of everyone. So he was always in our corner. He always knew that he had your back, and I really appreciate that as a player, and I know a lot of other players as well.
Longevity with success is the hardest thing to achieve, and that's just impressive to go that long in coaching. And I don't know how many players he's put in the NHL, but it must be an amazing number of players.
Play the right way, the way we do in the Western Hockey League, and it's our night. Make it our night, okay? Let's go to work, boys.